How are you doing? I hope you had a nice day. I just wanted to share that today I'm struggling with doing my Facebook Live, and it is because I feel like an imposter, and it's also largely due to having a very small following on my Facebook Live, so I don't actually pay for them to go out as an ad, which would increase my reach dramatically. But at this stage, I just want to get better on video and show up every day, which is a huge thing for me because it's all about running the marathon and not the race, and actually committing to something for the long term, which can be, has been an issue for me. And I know it's an issue for a lot of women in business as well. And today, I'm sitting here and I'm asking myself, why bother? Because nobody ever watches these. That's how I feel anyway. I do have a few loyal followers, and I say thank you to you guys. You know who you are. But other than that, I don't feel like my videos are being seen. They're certainly not being commented on or shared, and it takes an incredible amount of courage and commitment to show up when you feel like your message is not reaching enough people, and you feel like a small blob on the screen, and it kind of makes you wonder why bother, like why even bother showing up, because you look at other people who have massive audiences and large followings, and you kind of compare yourself to these people, and then you feel even worse because comparisonitis is really dangerous. It's actually not something that is serving us at all. And I know that from a logical standpoint, but from an emotional standpoint, it feels yucky and icky. And I sit here and wonder, why bother? Why should I keep doing my Facebook Lives when no one watches them? And then I remind myself that I have a duty to show up and share my message, because even if it changes just one person's life, it makes one person stronger, or it helps them have an amazing success story, or it helps them close more clients, or feel better about themselves, or feel stronger, then I think my work is done. And sometimes, we look for the immediate gratification because we want the following, we want the likes, we want the comments, and it's this false sense of popularity and false sense of feeling like we matter to our people. And I refuse to believe that I don't matter because nobody watches my live, so nobody hardly ever comments, except a few people who do, for whom I'm incredibly grateful. But then I also remember that most people are so busy. They probably watch my lives, but they're not commenting. I actually know for a fact that, I have clients who watch my lives, but they never comment because they have told me. And then I meet people that I know, and they say to me, I've been watching your Facebook Lives, I binge watch them, and it's the first thing I do every morning. And then you see the reality of no engagement or lack of engagement, and you think, well, is this true? Do they really watch it, or do they not watch it? But at the end of the day, that's not my concern. My concern is, and my job as a leader is to show up and share my message so that people like yourself can benefit from that and can take whatever applies to their life and their business and run with that. And if I do that, then I can go to bed at night and I feel a sense of accomplishment. Even so, there's a sting of almost like I'm not being seen, I'm not being heard in that medium. But it's not really an issue, right? So I wanted to share that because we're kind of going through this push-pull. Like on one level, we want to be seen, we want to be heard by more people, we want to get the validation through the comments, through the shares, through the likes, like, you see the influencers have. But the influencers started somewhere. And at the other end of the spectrum is that even if you're not an influencer, we don't have to be influencers. We can still make a massive difference in people's lives by sharing our message, because that's our job, because our dream clients are waiting for you to serve them. My dream clients are waiting for me to show up and serve them. And that's why I show up, even if I don't get the immediate validation. And so here I am, I'm showing up. It's bloody hard because I'm speaking to myself, right? But at the end of the day, I share my message, and if it helps one person, then my job is done. So that's my message for you for today. So if you feel like you're not being heard, you're not being seen, you're not validated enough, just keep doing it, okay? At some stage, the momentum will kick in, and it might be just something you say or a different way you show up, and all of a sudden you've got a massive following. That's how quickly it can happen. So maybe I need to change up the way I do my Facebook Lives. Maybe I need to show up in a different way. Maybe I need to rant more. Maybe, I don't know. I just do whatever I feel called to do. And there's my beautiful husband sending me love hearts. That's just beautiful. He's somewhere in the other part of the house. And yeah, I just say keep going, keep sharing your message, because your voice matters. And as long as you tell your stories, that's all you need to do. All right. Have a great day. And thank you so much for watching this.